What's up, guys? It's your boy Vane TV here, and today I'm going to be talking about the best Warframes you guys should have in your Warframe collection, or just get, or you should get them because it's amazing. Warframes are amazing. So before we get started in the video, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so any videos I upload you guys get notified, and let's get straight into it. So first Warframe is Wisp. Yes, Wisp. And reason why I choose Wisp because she's absolutely just a dead. She's automatically like god tier, right? So you could basically be a defense Wisp or offense Wisp. I am a offense Wisp because I'm using a helmet ability and it's Eclipse, so I get extra weapon damage on my Warframe. So I'm just gonna show you guys what she basically does, right? So so when you jump like this, you are technically invisible, but you have to stay in jumping formation. So you keep jumping and you keep jumping, you're invisible. So you see these little particles that's coming out, she is invisible, no one can really see her and all that stuff like that. So now I'm gonna show you guys what I use it first. So this is what I do, and I'll do this with all the Warframes. So this is what I do. I pop the first, pop my second, because you get that electric, and you see these guys gonna get hit by electric. I pop this, then pop my fourth, and I just go shoot the ground, and everybody just get obliterated like that. Very simple, very easy, very simple, and trust me, it's very, very good. Now you do the same thing with that, and you can just like so, and boom, you can just devour everything on sight because I'm using Eclipse, so it gives me that extra weapon damage, primary weapon damage, and it's just amazing, right? So you don't have to use the a Kuva weapon. You can use any weapon you want to. So let's try a different weapon. So but my cool weapons are probably my best weapons I have right now. Let's try this, right? Which is pretty simple. So let's try this, right? So let's like so, we're gonna do this again. Pop the first. I said you pop the third too if you want to, but that's what I do. I pop this, I pop a fourth, and I just go and like so. So you just get annihilated. Let's reload and just get absolutely annihilated from my gun. So that's really it. So that's all you have to do with this Warframe. So I'm gonna go with the next Warframe. Now the next Warframe I think everybody should get is Baruch. Yes, Baruch, because his fourth ability is just god tier. You can get red crits automatically, and you can make your opponents go to sleep, which is super good. So, but you have to be able to mod his fourth ability, and it's his fist. So I'm gonna show you a little build real quick. This is the build I'm using. You can change this build up if you want to. This build that I use, this build that I have run. This is a forma build. I highly recommend you forma this build because you will need it. Trust me, you will need the forma because it took me a while to get the build right, but this is the forma I'm using. I'm using 4 forma, and I'm using this exact build, and this is the build I'm using for her, for him actually, and this is the build I'm using a lot of strength because my fourth ability, I'm trying to get the highest strength I can. Arcanes, you can use Arcane Fury for the melee damage attack. I don't have arcanes. I'm just gonna put it out there, so any arcane is good in my opinion, but Arcane Fury is a must-have, right? So we're gonna get to what you just do to her. So you see that little bar that's right there on the bottom right, you want to get that down. So what I will do, I will pop my third, right? Pop my third, pop my fourth. So you see these little orbs around me. Pop the second again, pop the second again. So you see the little thing is going down. So I'm only able to use my fourth ability if my resistant meter is down good enough. Now if it's full, you will never be able to use your fourth ability, so you want to make sure that resistant button is all the way down. So like so, and I just start popping my fourth, and you can just do this like so, and you just like so, like that's legit. You just one tap them. Now if you want to be more creative, you can use a ability called Wind that you get for Zyspher, and you just pop the fourth, do that, and they all just die. Really simple build. It's really simple. He's not that hard to use at all, so it's very easy. So like I said, pop this, and you can just basically one tap everything, like so. Just one tap everything. So Baruch is another recommendation that I highly recommend everybody should get because Baruch is such an amazing Warframe. So I'm gonna get on with the third Warframe. Next Warframe I think everybody should use is Sarin Prime, or just regular Sarin, doesn't matter. Sarin is such a amazing Warframe. So let's get into these grenades real quick. I'm going to show you guys what all you have to do with Sarin, right? She is a toxic Warframe, which does a lot of damage. She did get nerfed a little bit back in the day, but she's still damn near overpowered as hell. So I'm going to show you guys what you just have to do. You put out your first ability, which is spores, like so. You shoot those spores and it goes to everybody else. And you see on the bottom right there, it says people that's infected. You see it's going up by the second because it's affecting these people like so. So what I do, I just keep shooting these at these people, and you guys see they're gonna just get them corrosive damage, which you want. Corrosive damage is the best damage to do. Elemental damage you do to kill these enemies, right? So very simple, and you do that and just basically demolish them, right? Not that hard. Or if you want to do more destructive, like so, you do see they got 10 stacks on them, now 9, now 8, 9, 10. It's going up because of the effective and spores that's killing them. I pop this to do more damage, and I just do that and just basically obliterate everything on the site. Or you can pop this, and just do that and kill everything on site like so. Really not that hard. Really not that hard. Very simple. So Sarin Prime is another Warframe I highly recommend everybody should get, because she is amazing. Like, who doesn't want a Sarin, a toxic spores Warframe in their collection? Like, Sarin is a must-have, not gonna lie, must-have. So I'm gonna get to the next Warframe right now. All right, next Warframe I do recommend, I think everybody should get it, Ash Prime. Regular Ash or just Ash Prime, doesn't matter. Now Ash Prime is a must-have because you can strip enemies armor. I am using a helmet ability, and I am using silent because you can stun the player, pop your invisibility, and pop the your sharing gun, and you just basically stun them and you armor strip them, which makes this Warframe so damn good. Like so, I will pop my fourth. I will pop the little visibility, pop this, and I can see your armor strip. The armor strip is gone. Now you can just use your whatever gun you want to use and basically just devour everything on sight. So what I'll do, I just, you know what I'm saying, you can do this and just basically kill everything that's on site that has no armor no more. Now this Warframe is very good on certain factions, not all factions, because some factions does not use armor, but for corrupted gunners and corrupted just grenadiers, they're really good because you can just pop this, just take them down, and they'll be just done for it, right? So that's all you gotta do with Ash Prime. He is really not that hard to use. There's a lot of Ash Prime builds out there, so you can search those up or whatever, but Ash Prime is a must-have. So let's get into the last very typically last Warframe I think everybody should have. Now the last Warframe that I think everyone should have in a list is Octavia Prime, or regular Octavia. Now hear me out, there's a lot of people that hate Octavia. So for some reason, a lot of people hate Octavia because she's boring, that, whatever. They could say whatever. I love Octavia. She's such a good Warframe, especially her little songs. So I'm just gonna pop some heavy corrupted gunners, like so. We're gonna simulate them, and I'm gonna show you guys what you just have to do with her, like this is what you have to do with her. So so we're gonna make them not pause, because this is the fact of it. You pop the first, pop the second. Well, I pop the third, pop the second, pop the fourth, and make sure they're shooting at you. And you just make sure you go invisible. And watch they all just die. They're all just gonna die eventually. That's all you have to do with this Warframe. Just stand there and watch themselves kill each other. That's all you have to do. Like, that's nothing else. Nothing else. You don't have to do nothing else. Now, there's a whole bunch of builds, a whole bunch of music builds and all this stuff for Octavia. I'm not gonna give you the best one because I don't have the best one, but Octavia is just a really good Warframe. You can devour everything on sight, and her buffs are just amazing. Like, who doesn't want to use her buffs, right? So like I said, pop the first, pop the second, pop the third, and pop the fourth, and just let them do what they have to do, and just go invisible if you can. I couldn't go invisible, but you guys see. But like I said, we're gonna do this again, like so. Pop the first, pop the second, pop the third, pop the fourth, and let them just shoot you or whatever. And that's what you just gotta do. You just let the ball do its thing, right? So that's all you have to do with this Warframe. Nothing crazy. Now you can do even better if you want to just kill these guys automatically. So that's what you have to do. So that is the 5th Warframe I think everybody should have. But I'm gonna give you guys a bonus Warframe I think everybody should have too. Be right back. Alright, bonus Warframe is Octavia Prime. The reason why I say this Warframe because this Warframe is the most dead brain Warframe you can use. The only thing you gotta do is pop the 4th, pop the 3rd, and pop the 2nd ability, and you are just slashing through everything, and you're unkillable too. Now I'm using a helmet ability, and it's silent because silent is just a good ability, and it stuns the players to make them where they cannot attack you because they're stunned for a couple seconds anyway. But let's get straight to it. I'm gonna show you guys what you guys gotta do. So all I do is pop this, pop the 2nd, pop the 4th, and your war cry is gonna stack up every time you get a kill. So like so, and you guys see we're just killing everything on sight now. So your war cry will stack up every time you get a kill, which is amazing. And like so, you just kill these guys. Very simple, very fast, very simple. And you just obliterate everything on sight. So Valkyr is really a good weapon to get because she's just brain dead. You can just devour everything on sight. But that's all I have for you guys. Those are my recommendation Warframes I think everybody should have. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys subscribe. Hit that bell and video I upload you guys get to see and check out. So I'm out. Peace.